Well, I know them because I see them, but yeah.
Any websites in particular you want to give a shout out to that you think are particularly cool or particularly creepy or
I'm
whatever?
sort of obsessed with the Twy Moms. They've definitely been the nicest to me. So thanks, Twy Moms. They've made me love books that are like, I did an interview, I was going to say hundreds of pages, it's true. I did an interview maybe 6 or 7 months ago where it's really hard for me to not be honest. Like, it's really hard for me to watch what I say because I honestly believe that everybody has good intentions and it gets me in a lot of trouble. And there was an interview where somebody asked me how I was feeling at that moment, you know, with everything that was going on with Twilight, and I said, you know, I'm really devastated right now because I've never felt the amount of criticism and hurt and pain from some of the things that I've read from going on the internet about, like, you know, so she's fat and she's ugly and she's not blonde and she, you know, Rosie is supposed to be the most beautiful girl in the world. Couldn't they have cast someone who's like remotely beautiful? Like, just think, you know, thank God I'm not so callous that I'm like totally desensitized to everything. You know, I'm sensitive and that really hurt my feelings. And the Twy Moms made this book for me that was like, it's this huge book where they collected letters from people all over the world. That's just the nicest things about, like, it couldn't have been a better ego boost. And they make me jewelry, and on my, you know, my birthday they sent me. It was really nice. So I really like the Twy Moms. I'm not going to lie to you. I try to avoid going to the sites. I know there's a lot out there, and in the beginning it was sort of fun to see things, you know, pop up here and there, but I've been doing this for long enough that I have like there's like some fan sites that I know exist, and I think those are the only ones that exist, like Nikki Reed fan sites. It's still weird to say like my first and last name together. Sorry. But the other sites, you know, there's just so much craze that goes around with it, and it's like, I go on there sometimes, I'm like, how did that, I was just there yesterday, how's there a photo of me, like, walking out of, you know, Whole Foods from yesterday, and it just makes me feel a little funny sometimes, so I don't look.
Yeah, I think I saw pictures of, I just saw pictures of Kristen like 2 weeks ago, I want to say, like at a Whole Foods, like dropping her drink or dropping her salad, and I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that was us at home. I mean, we go to Whole Foods together like every day. But any actor that says that they don't look at their IMDb boards is lying. I'm just going to tell you right now. So we all know what goes on there.
Oh, really?
We all know. Yeah, and at what point, I really hope that you put this up there. Not that I need to use every opportunity to make like some kind of profound statement, but at what point did IMDb boards become like discussion boards for, you know, like people that want to like say negative things? Like, at what point did that switch? Wasn't the Internet Movie Database supposed to be like sort of work related, or at least, you know, filled with compliments, because you go to that person's board if you want to say something nice about their work or whatever? Like, at what point did it become this, there's like war, like battlegrounds, there, like wars with like different, you know, fans from, you know, different, it's...
I think it was once you did something that was so big that there's got to be a backlash. Twilight's so huge that there's some people out there just want to beat on Twilight and make fun of the fans for liking it, and, right?
Right, yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, but they argue, you know, they argue with each other on these. You can press like one button where it like shows like every page of discussion, and they like argue. They're relentless.
Are you ever tempted to just be like, hey everybody, this is Nikki, and I just wanted to say flat out, here's the answer to this question.
Oh God, I mean, I guess I've joked about it with Kristen a few times, like how tempted we do get to just like, you know, we want to defend ourselves, but there's no point, because, you know, for every one person that says something, you always hear about the squeaky wheel, you know what I mean? The plane that crashes. There might be one person who says something really mean, but there's a million people that say really nice things. It's just that the people that say nice things don't necessarily need to spend 15 hours a day on a computer writing all the nice things all the time, so you don't read those things. But they're definitely out there.